Land, a scarce resource on small islands. Land, an heirloom for generations, even centuries. Land, fought over in the past and disputed today. Land, an islander's most valuable possession. Land, with its almost spiritual meaning. Land which ties past generations to the present and the present to the future. Land, by families' land. Land, our treasure, our security.
Hold a minute, my friend. Why don't we meet someone who truly understands about the importance of land in Micronesia?
All we need is this small piece of land.
Oh, no, this is my land. You go away. You go away. You go. This is my life. This is my land. This is not your land.
This is Joe Micronesia. Joe's family has owned the land for centuries. Even as a child, Joe can remember working on the land.
When I was a child, I can remember working on this land.
Joe lives in that small house over there. It's not that big, is it, Joe? This is Joe's family.
Come. This is my wife, this is my daughter, and this is my son.
Good-looking family, Joe. Has your daughter finished high school yet?
Yes, and I'm gonna go to college in the U.S.
Sounds expensive. Are you worried about paying for the tuition?
I'm not worried paying her tuition. I'm not worried paying the $3,000 I owe to the bank. You come back in a month, you'll see my cable TV hooked up.
Joe's not worried about these things because Joe has a plan.
Yeah, I got a plan.
Tell them about your plan, Joe.
You know my land stretches from here to there. Go. And from here to that side. For the past couple of months, this guy from the utilities has been coming to see me. They want to run a power and a water line across my property.
Why would they want to do that?
I don't know why they don't want to do it. But that doesn't really matter. This is my land. If they want to have it, they have to buy it from me.
How much do you expect to get from them?
Hey, come. Okay, $50,000. 1, 2, 3, go. $50,000! $50,000! $50,000!
$50,000.
What's the government going to do with the land, Joe?
We don't care!
$50,000! $50,000! We don't care!
Why don't we find out what they are going to do with the land? Shall we? This man works for public utilities.
Hello? I'm busy right now.
Excuse me, sir. What are you going to do with Joe's land?
You know we're trying to run water and power across this land. There's a village beyond that doesn't have water and power all these years. And there are about 500 people who live there. Not to mention the other villages beyond that one.
How private is private land?
$50,000!
$50,000.
$50,000!
Shut up.
$50,000.
Can a person deny use of his own land for public projects that will bring important services to the other islanders in Micronesia? Should the government have control over private lands in Micronesia? We may want to look at the same problem in another way.
Land, a scarce resource on small islands. Land, our hope, our future, our life. Land, a bone of contention today as in the past. Land, a key to the development of our islands.
Stop right there. Let's talk about the real Micronesia. Let me show you about the real Micronesia.
Here is a group of happy kids on the way to school. They've got so much potential. They're the future leaders of Micronesia, our most valuable resources. Hey kids, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Hi! I want to be a nurse. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a doctor. Bye!
Now, watch.
Sorry, kids. School is closed. Go home. Go home.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. That wasn't a nice thing to do.
Blame it on the government. It's their fault. They built it on my land, and now they're not paying me any money. Nobody's coming to school until they pay me my money.
Let's check this out with the education department. Tough day, huh?
We got this land problem in one of our village schools. The landowner closed it down and won't let the kids in until he gets his money.
Yeah, he sent the kids home this morning.
That family gave us the land 15 years ago free of charge. We spent a lot of money and built a school there. Now the owner's son, who inherited the property, wants us to lease it from him. Can you believe he wants $20,000 a year? Incredible.
So what are you going to do?
I guess we're going to have to pay for it. It's cheaper than moving to school.
Looks like everything is back to normal. But let's see what happens. What's this over here? Excuse me, when did you build this house?
Well, actually, we just finished last week. We got all this money from the government.
It's our land. We'll build on it if we want to.
Be quiet, my baby is sleeping.
It looks like the neighbors on the other side of the school have a new business. This could be trouble.
Today we're going to talk about something fun. What's that, Mike?
Roger, teacher.
Okay. Today we're going to talk about our picnic.
I can't hear you, teacher.
Okay, hold on. Let me check what's going on. Huh?
Folks, meet George, proud owner of Paradise Rock Crushing. How are you, George?
Just fine, thanks.
George, your business seems to be doing well.
Just crush a ton of rocks in a couple of hours.
Aren't you too close to the school?
We're not trying to disrupt the school. I'm trying to do my business here. I have my own land. I'm using my money to run the business. And this landowner is trying to get money from the government, and I'm trying to get money from this rock crushing, and we are trying to feed our family.
And this, my friends, is the real Micronesia. Elementary schools alongside rock rushers. Landowners haggling with the government. People trying to raise their kids. People trying to make money to support their family. Everyone is interested in development in one way or another. What do we do?
What do you mean, what do we do?
Here we have lots of different people in Micronesia with different interests. How do we keep everyone happy? For instance, what about Joe? Does he get his $50,000?
Nobody's taking my land. I'll decide how much it is.
What about the villagers?
We need water and electricity.
Well, someone has to decide what's in the best interest of the entire community, and they need to be fair about it.
We still have a lot of unhappy people here. Look at them all.
I'm just trying to earn money. It's my land. My father gave away the land to the school, but he didn't realize how hard it would be to earn money later.
We can't afford $20,000 a year for every elementary school in the country. It's impossible.
My students can learn anything. They can hear a word I'm saying. I can't teach. This is terrible.
I've been saving for so many years, and now you're telling me I shouldn't be doing this?
What are we going to do with all of these competing interests in Micronesia?
This guy here has a business that's causing problem for the school. The landowner is trying to get what he thinks the government owes him. But the price is way too high for the education department. Joe's trying to keep his land while the villagers are trying to get power and water.
What's the answer?
Someone has to sort this mess out and decide how land is going to be used. Someone has to resolve these conflicts of interest between persons. We need a plan for the sake of community. We need controls.
What kind of a plan are we talking about?
Zoning is a plan. You've got this person giving the school problems. Somehow you have to decide on a way to keep loud, noisy businesses away from schools and hospitals, and maybe away from tourist hotels as well. If we use zoning, everybody has to give something up, but in the end it works out for the best.
So I have to move my business and pay rent?
That's not what he said. Maybe the school needs to move, but it needs to be decided for the problem to be resolved.
That's a great plan, mister. What about me?
Eminent domain is another plan. It's a way of getting land at a fair price so that you get your money and the villagers get power and water.
$50,000, $50,000, $50,000.
At a fair price.
Eminent domain? Does that mean that somebody has to take away my land from me and my family? It's my own land. My family owns this land for hundreds of years.
They're not taking it away. They are paying you for it when they need it for an important purpose like providing water and power to villages. That's what eminent domain is all about, making sure that the landowner and the community are both treated fairly and get what they need.
So who decide? Them or us?
Neither one. Somebody who can be fair will determine the value. We all have to give up something if our community is going to work.